What up, Digital Slang? Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the AirPod Pros. Are they still worth it? Right now in 2020, we did just receive some new updates, some really cool updates that increase the value, in my opinion, of the AirPods Pro. Let's talk about it. They're $250, right? Still very expensive. Apple has not come down on the price at all. But what do we get? What do we get for $250? Now, prior to this latest software update, in my opinion, they were already worth the price. Maybe a little high. Maybe the sweet spot for these would be $200. But what do we get? I'm not going to go into all the specs and do the usual testing. Probably 5,000 videos on YouTube about that. And I have videos on it as well. What do we get? Really good active noise cancellation. One of the best on a pair of earbuds. Really good sound quality. We got bass, mid, high. It all sounds crystal clear. We get a good mic. The mic and the call quality on the AirPods have always been one of the best on a pair of true wireless earbuds. Now we also have transparency mode, which works very well. It lets in a lot of the ambient noise from the outside. And what you might not know is you can go in and you can adjust the amount of transparency or the amount of ambient noise that you let in. And I'm going to show you how to do that in settings. And there's a bunch of stuff that was just added. We also have Bluetooth 5.0, of course, wireless charging with the AirPod Pros. The design and the customization that you can do inside of the menu when you connect to Bluetooth is really good. Apple's new redesign of the silicone tips, so they are a little more comfortable inside of your ear. So overall, look, a solid pair. It's definitely worth $250 before the updates. Now, with spatial audio and now multi-device connection, they're easily worth $250. So I'm going to show you, we're going to talk about the update. Now, if you do not know how to update your AirPods, all you have to do, it does it automatically. So the way I got it to work was, first you got to connect these to your iPhone, put them right next to each other. I plugged in my AirPods with a lightning charger, and I also did the same with my iPhone, and I just left them right next to each other, and they updated in about 5 minutes. And the version that you should be on, the firmware you should be running when you update, you should be on, let's take a look. You should be on 3A283. That is the latest version of the software. That's where you want to be on. I forget the older version. It was 2D something. So the latest version, once it updates, it will tell you that you are on 3A283. So just be aware of that. Very simple. Put them right next to each other, plug them both in, and it will update automatically. Make sure your AirPods are connected to your iPhone, and it should work automatically. Now, it might take 5 minutes. Others, it has taken 15 to 20 minutes, but just know that it will work. Now, some of the really cool things that you can do once it's updated, if we go back out, you go back into AirPod Pros, you click on your little blue info button, it takes you into the menu. Of course, you can go in, rename, remap, GPS, you can change the function of your Force Touch and make that whatever you would like it to be. Now, of course, you do have control over transparency mode, noise cancellation, you can turn it on and off. Press and hold your AirPods. If you just press and hold, you can adjust the settings. Right now, I have it on noise control, and what that means is when you touch and hold on these, it'll switch between transparency mode, off, and noise cancellation. Now you can change that and put it on Siri. If you want to activate your voice assistant, you can do that too. Your ear tip fit test, you would use this test to give you the best seal. If you go through the test, it'll play a song, it'll tell you if you have a good seal, it'll tell you if you do not have a good seal, and if you don't, you can go back, change out your ear tips for a smaller or bigger size, do the test again, and it will tell you if you have a good seal, because you want that good seal so you can get the best sound possible. In your detection, of course, if you're playing music, you take this out, it will automatically pause. You put it back in your ear, it will automatically play music once again. Now, one of the new features is spatial audio. So if we turn that on, you can go in and you can see how it works. It's basically surround sound for your AirPods. And let me tell you, it is incredible. If you have AirPod Pros and you're not sure how to test it, just go on YouTube, and there's tons of videos that actually have the sounds of spatial audio already loaded. You just have to hit play. Not all apps and not all shows are compatible right now with this, but it's fantastic. It's such a weird thing to hear when you hear it, and you can go back and forth. Spatial audio, it changes your whole environment. You hear it all around, behind and the front. So it's basically surround sound for your AirPods, and it works with your phone, and it works if you move physically. So very cool here. Now, one more thing you might not know about how you can customize your AirPod Pros. If you go down into settings, go into accessibility, you go down and you find AirPods, click on AirPods. So you can change all kinds of different things in here. Your press speed for when you force touch, your press and hold duration, you can make it shorter, you can make it longer. Your noise cancellation with one AirPod, your audio accessibility settings, you can go in, headphone accommodations. Now you can go in and you can change your sound profile here a little bit, not much. It's not like having the Sony Connect app or something where you have EQ settings. But you can go in and you can change to a balanced tone, a vocal range. You can get a brighter sound. You can change it. You can do a custom audio setup. You can click on here, hit continue, and it runs through basically a test. And can you hear someone speaking? It gives you all these options. And if you can, you hit continue. That was too low for me. So if you hit yes, continue again, continue to the music. It's playing music. It's basically the same song as the ear tip fit test. And you get to pick which version you like better. So I like version 1 better. That's the sound I prefer. Same thing here. I already did it, so I already know. Use custom settings. And then you can also come in, customize transparency mode. I can reduce the amount of ambient sound I want to allow in when I have transparency mode activated. And this is actually very cool. Sounds awesome when you are playing with it. And I want it all the way up. If I want to use transparency mode, I want to hear the outside noise, so I'm going to turn it up quite a bit. So you can play a sample, all kinds of different things you can do in here, and it's very cool. A lot of people might not know. If you go into accessibility, click on AirPods, you can customize your AirPods slightly more than you can in the regular Bluetooth app. Now, the other update we did get was multi-device connection. So if you're on your iPhone and you're on your iPad, you can automatically switch between the two without having to go into Bluetooth settings. And it's very simple. I'm going to show you how to use it. And it works on your Mac too, but you have to be running Big Sur, the latest update for the operating system on Macs. I'm going to play some music on the iPad, and I'm going to go grab my phone here. We're going to go into music, and I'm going to hit play, and it's just going to switch automatically, and it's very cool. So I'll play some music on here. All right, music is playing now in my ears. So then if I wanted to just walk away, I don't have to go into Bluetooth settings or anything. I could just go into music on my iPhone and say I wanted to play even a different song. If I hit, you can see up here, it automatically pops up, and it comes up here that it disconnected. And it's automatic. It works instantly, very smooth, very cool. And I can do the same. If I want to come back over here, it switches again. Instant. Fantastic. Now look, $250 is a lot of money, but what we get now with the AirPod Pros, completely worth the price. All right. The new updates, spatial audio, multi-device connection, it switches automatically and it works flawlessly. And again, you got to be on Big Sur. You have to be on iOS 14. iPad OS 14 and iOS 14 on your iPhone, and once you update all of that software, it works seamlessly. And again, Bluetooth 5.0, we know all of the other specs that these already have. Active noise cancellation is one of the best on any pair, and with the new updates, the AirPod Pros are absolutely worth it at $250, hands down. These are now, with all of the added functions, in my opinion, one of the best TWS earbuds, true wireless earbuds that you're able to purchase. $250, well worth the price for now, what we get with the AirPod Pros. But that's it. Check out Spatial Audio if you have some AirPod Pros. I actually think they work on the AirPod 2 as well, so I'm not sure about that. I'm actually going to check that out, but I do think it's available on the AirPod 2 as well. So we'll check it out. That's it for the video, guys. I'll be back soon. The AirPod Pros in 2020, absolutely worth the price. I'll be back soon, guys. Peace.